Welcome to LovinTruckin from St. Louis. For all the new subscribers, bear with me, be patient, figuring out what direction to go with this channel. For right now, things are just status quo. So, bear with me. Today's video is about a tour of the loft. The loft, yes indeed. And I'm sorry to do this to you, but this is probably the only opportunity I'm gonna get to do this just this way, and that is to share how all of this came together, how all the parts and pieces, because I am a steampunk baby. That's number one. Number two, I love thrift stores. Number three, I love to repurpose. Number four, I love to design and build. A couple of people have asked about the property in Oklahoma and about the tiny house. And the fact is that we're not in Oklahoma and can't build the house right now. Last video told you how to plan. For this one, I went through my hard drives. I found a bunch of clips from putting the loft together, which I was surprised to find. Here's one. I'm literally sitting on the mattress, which is on the floor in the bedroom, after Jay had come home, gathered all my stuff. We got the keys, signed the paperwork, moved in here. He left, and I was sitting on the bed. I had 103-degree fever, and I actually didn't know that at the time, but I just took this panorama view of the bedroom. I had a fan, a light I got at Walmart, cardboard box, and my duffel bags and computer. That's what was here. Don't get me wrong. I was thankful to be actually landed somewhere, to be settled somewhere for a minute. Jay was out on the road solo. I started coming up with ideas, and Jay would come home from the road. We would sit, we would talk about it, we would draw out, he would draw, I would draw. We'd put our drawings together. Steampunk approach to furniture. This is tour of the loft day. Let's go. You have projects that are very dusty. This is a great idea, a dust room. So why did we come up with this?
Because we don't have a garage.
That's right, no garage.
Or a workshop or a barn.
Or workshop or barn, any of that. It's tied off to the rafters here and here. All four corners, actually.
So it doesn't fall down and hit us on the head.
That's the big thing. Simply 1-inch PVC. This is a 7 by 6.5 low room. This chair came from a thrift store that my sister-in-law works for. It's a charity, and it was just so cool to walk in that day and find that chair and this couch. This couch is 90 years old. It's American made, and I just adore it. Now, I painted this couch. And the brocade on this couch is original. My biggest fear was that I would ruin it by painting it. It has great bones. It's in amazing condition. It just had a couple of spots on the arms where it was a bit dirty. So then painted it and turned it into something brand new. I also painted this chair And I'll show you the before and after. Going to paint the fabric. We'll be using Annie Sloan chalk paint in pure white. The first time I've ever done chalk paint on fabrics. How it looks today. Okay. And it's very comfortable. It's very soft. No, the paint doesn't come off on your clothes. You can sit on it. It wears like iron. That much I can tell you for sure. This is the coffee table, which was designed to be an industrial cart. And it does have vintage cast iron wheels. It actually can function as a full-on cart, which is pretty cool. Okay, back to our workshop to show you how the metal pieces were cut. So with a hacksaw, Jay cut the 2-inch angle iron. And once it was cut, he used a file to file those edges. Well, it's completed. Oh, it looks so good. I want to take a ride. I want you to show it moving. I want to see it moving because it's real. It's a real cart. I want to take a ride.
Get on.
All right, here we go. In the living room, a couple of things I didn't point out was that mirror. I found that on Craigslist. It was purchased brand new 28 years ago, and we had to drive way out the country to get that, but I just adore it. Got these 2 lamps at twice as nice. This lamp came from Fantastic Finds. It had an atrocious lampshade on it. So I found a lampshade and I painted it. I also painted the lamp, and I made this from a salad dressing jar. So I love to do stuff like that. Okay, so there it is, the living room. This is where I edit, and these are the hard disks that I've been going through the past several days. I have to show you this. Yes, Jay made that for me.
Water valve into a light switch for a pipe lamp. This, we're using 3/4 inch pipe, so this is a 3/4 inch gate valve. Sounds a steampunk elf.
Jay is working on my design. Doing a brilliant job, I might add. Here it is. Here it is.
Les lampes. Les lampes.
Le lampa. So we'll show it to you when it's done. It is a steampunk lamp. All right, let's go over and have a look at the kitchen. It's so nice to have a freezer and a refrigerator. It's amazing. Okay. And a stove and an oven. Kind of crazy how after 3 years of not having that, it becomes pretty amazing and wonderful. Let's keep going. So today it's been full-blown industrial shop here in St. Louis. Got the table leg partially put together. This is it. And the wood is in the back, and it's gorgeous. Can't wait to show you. This is the stools that go with the table. Jay is hard at work. He's like the elf.
And you Andy's elf.
He's resident elf. So here are the...
Andy's workshop.
A very thick hardwood top in planks, and this is gas pipe. Here's the story behind this. I knew that Papa Bear had lots of wood in his garage that he has had for years, and some stacked up back in the backyard under tarps. So I called him up and I said, "Can I have some of that wood for a tabletop?" He's like, "Sure, come have a look." So when Jay got home, we went over to the Bears, where he has been storing that for the past 25 years. It was originally cut 75 years before that, so that is 100 years old. This wood was black. I mean, it didn't look good. It was really bad. One of the pieces was out in the backyard under a tarp and had been for over 20 years. And I said, "I'll take this and I'll have it squared up, because there is a mill that's about 50 miles outside of St. Louis, and there's a truck that goes out there twice a week from this place called St. Charles Hardwood." They planed it for us. Cost about $40 to do so. When this stuff came back, it was stunningly gorgeous. I cried. And I'm so silly like that. It weighs about, I guess, 350 pounds total. So that's why it's on wheels. I did a French polish on this, which was part of my physical therapy, and turned it into this tabletop. This piece actually was from the backyard, and as you can see, it has wormholes in it. So I made sure that they stayed right in the front and stayed very obvious, and French polished this piece with the wormholes as a prime feature. Still have the couch to paint. Those two pieces are finished. The mirror is finished, which is exciting. And the stool, or the chair, the entryway chair. There's the coffee table. It's not finished. Up here in the corner will be a place for jackets. On this wall, jackets and shoes. This is the coat rack. I wanted something that would reflect, again, the whole steampunk theme. This is a place to put a hat, another hat, another hat. Up here is more of the same kind of wood that the table is made from. This was a different piece. This is cherry. And I don't know if you can see this. I hope you can. But it actually has the original saw marks from 100 years ago. What are these? Coat hangers? Put these on here for the coat rack. And there's the top of it. That is another piece of cherry from the cherry wood stock that Papa Bear had. Now, I purchased this mirror from a woman on Craigslist, and from the picture I thought this was much larger. It turned out that it's very small. So I put it on here so that it could be turned for just before you head out the door. So you can take that last look and see if your hair is good or if you have something between your teeth. All right, so you can see that's the entrance, that's the door into the loft. Head back. Right here is the washroom. Le bathroom, the front bathroom. We decided to create a toilet paper rack for in here that would be much more convenient. We put a gas pipe underneath for the toilet roll, then painted a jar and put some flowers so that it would feel nice and homey. Back into the bedroom. This is my place of refuge. This is also the first clip that you saw. The bed was on the floor right up against that wall. Let's go on in. It's the first room we actually got put together, and it is my refuge. This bed was the original wedding gift to this man and this woman, and they had it from the beginning, from 1936 until we picked it up, purchased it just a few months ago. Okay, so let's go have a look at the master bath. Hey, hey, hey. Let's turn this light on. And over here is a tub. Oh, I love being in the shower. Oh, I love the acoustics back here. I could do a whole video just from right here in this shower because it's amazing. I love the acoustics. Okay, I probably won't do that. All right, so essentially, there it is. Oh, I like this. Yes, I put that there. There's a closet in here, but we're not going into the closet just yet. Later, someday, perhaps. I doubt it. Okay. So there it is. Now, for those of you who are wondering, what is that? And I know there are some, because it's been mentioned. Hey, I have a 13-foot ceiling. So I figured, why not take advantage of it? Is a yoga hammock. It's a yoga swing, and it is for therapy, for physical therapy. So now that that's explained, you don't have to worry about it. And that's it for today. See you in the next video.